Hello, hello, and welcome back to the Story of Oz, episode number 6. As always, let me quickly check. The audio is coming through. Perfect. And I do want to say before we get started that I am feeling pretty anxious at the moment, so that might affect it. I'm not sure, but I will do my best to overlook that. In the last episode, we discovered the Red Guard woman's identity, and now we have to talk to the prisoner in Whiterun prison, the Alikir prisoner, to get information. So let us get started, and I'm actually going to remember to set the timer this time. Let's go.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with that.
These warriors with curved swords invaded. Well, they didn't invade Whiterun, but they're not welcome here. And I believe they were causing a stir, looking for a Redguard woman. It seems I found that woman in the inn, but
Watch the skies, traveler.
now I have to decide if I want to help her or turn her in.
If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's cauldron.
To be honest, I don't know if she's guilty or if they're guilty. I just don't have enough information. So I'm gonna go to the prison and see if I can get some information from this guy. Maybe we can come to a peaceful approach.
I
Good
used to
day.
be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
That sounds very painful. I'm sorry for that. I'll try to avoid letting that happen to me. Hello, sir.
What are you looking at?
I need to find Kamatu. Do you know where he's hiding?
You have a death wish, then? If you know that name, you must know to meet him would be to meet your end. But it seems we both have needs, friend. Perhaps we can help each other out.
What is it you need?
I have dishonored my brothers by being captured, and so they have left me here. My life with the Alikir is over now, but I have no wish to die in this god's forsaken land. If I can be released from prison, I may start over. See to that, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Why did they leave you here?
Because I was clumsy enough to be captured. Kamatu always says, we're supposed to be the best of the best. I wasn't.
That doesn't seem very nice. This doesn't look well for them. How much is it to pay your fine?
100 gold will secure my release. You can afford that, can't you? I suppose you'd better hope you can, if you want the information. Get the money into the hands of one of these guards, and I'll tell you what you want to know. All right, then.
Can't believe I'm about to do this.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Excuse me, sir.
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. Those poor sods don't even have a wall.
I want to pay that prisoner's fine, if that's okay.
Done. Convince him to stay out of the city while you're at it.
I'll do my best. Let's talk about how we can help each other out.
You buy my way out of here, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Your fine's been paid. Now tell me what you know about Kamatu.
Very well. Kamatu is west of Whiterun. It's an unassuming little cave called Swindler's Den. You realize if you set foot in there, you're never coming back out. They'll kill you. But that's your problem, not mine.
I appreciate your honesty.
Fine's been paid. Now set me free.
Sorry, my ears aren't so good. You say something?
I said my fine has been paid. Now let me out.
Right, right. Oh, look at that. I seem to have lost my keys. Might take me a while to find them. You just sit tight. I'll get around to it eventually.
Curse you!
Something tells me he
Fear
didn't
not.
forget his
Come
keys.
dragon or giant, we'll...
But that's not my problem.
Roriksted's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a guard. The dragon attacks, well...
It seems like these Alakiri soldiers aren't as nice as they could be. I wonder if that means she's telling the truth. The least I can do is go there and see what's up. Maybe I can just talk to them. Hopefully they're not the type to kill first and ask questions later, though judging from the things that man said, I'm guessing they are. I can't believe they just left him there just because he got caught. I guess it's true what they say. Criminals can't be family. They're just a group of people with similar interests, but they don't actually care about each other. Kind of like bandits, I guess. They take what they want and they don't really care who gets in the way, even if it's one of their own. I guess that's part of what scares me when it comes to being with other people. It's so easy to convince people that you can trust them, that they're your family, they won't turn their back on you, but when it comes down to it, human nature is just too finicky. If it comes down to it, they'll just stab you in the back and leave without a second thought. I found that out the hard way when I was younger. I didn't pay the price for it, but my mother certainly did. And I guess since then I've been iffy to trust. Though I do enjoy helping people, trusting them is a different story. And like my mother used to always say, there's two sides to every story, and it's from their own perspective. You never know what's true and what's fabricated.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate.
The wildlife in Skyrim is so beautiful, so majestic. I almost feel bad hunting them down, but it is the cycle of life. Humans are hunted just as animals are, just for different reasons. I hope I'm going the right way. I don't believe so. I believe it's this way. I've always had such a poor sense of direction. My father always told me that it would get better as I got older, but I don't think it has. The cave definitely isn't going to be off the road, so I suppose I should take the less beaten path, though it is more dangerous, but I'm sure it's nothing I can't handle. Though I should be prepared in case something does attack. I wonder if he's hostile. Hello.
What can I do for you? I'm collecting ingredients to bring to the gourmet. He'll think my tastes so refined when I offer them to him. You have heard of the gourmet?
I'm sorry, I've never heard of him.
You've not heard of the gourmet? Author of Uncommon Taste? He is a wizard with a spatula. Well, not an actual wizard, but his recipes are legendary. You know, I've heard the gourmet is in Skyrim right now.
Well, I hope you get to meet him. Good day. I remember seeing a copy of Uncommon Taste within my father's things, but I've never read it, and he never read it to me. I remember him going through the book once when he was trying to cook us something different, but he wasn't the best chef, and it didn't turn out well. He almost set our cabin on fire. But he did try his best, and while the food wasn't that great, it was still edible. And he seemed really happy when I actually ate it. I guess he figured I wouldn't touch it. I believe this is the cave. I should be a bit careful, because I don't know what to expect. There's a guard posted outside. Wait a minute, that's a bandit. Does that mean the Alakiri are working with the bandits? That doesn't seem right. Or maybe the bandits have the Alakiri trapped inside. It's possible that they were inside the cave and then the bandits came and prevented them from escaping. While bandits themselves aren't really trouble.
I'm sure I like these Alakir warriors hiding out here. They seem like trouble.
Keep it to yourself. Not paying us to talk. They'll be gone as soon as they've found whoever they're looking for. We'll have all the more corn.
Seems that answers that question.
Someone there?
So they're working together then. I definitely can't trust them if they're willing to work with bandits. Got a lot of meat around here. Oh, darn it. Didn't mean to do that. Saw him and fired on instinct. Wonder how long they've been here. They seem to have quite the camp going. I haven't seen any Alakiri warriors just yet.
Huh?
Oh no, I missed.
I'll try and make this quick.
Phew. I thought I was a goner there with all three of them. I know they definitely didn't get this gold by proper means, so I think it'll be okay if I take it from them. I wonder how far in the Alakiri are. And I wonder how fiercely they fight.
Now you're mine. Now you'll pay.
This is quite the large bandit hideout, isn't it? Oh, so it looped around. I see. Oh, darn it. I hate those things. They blend in so well with the ground, I always miss them. Granted, they don't do much damage, but I'm sure it's going to scar.
Here, hold! You've proven your strength, warrior. Let's avoid any more bloodshed. I think you and I have some things to talk about.
If I can avoid bloodshed, I'll take it.
Stay your hand, warrior. It's no secret why you're here, and you have proven your skill in combat. Let us talk a moment, and no one else needs to die. I think we can all profit from the situation in which we find ourselves. My men will not attack you if you will lower your weapons.
Why are you after Sadia?
She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice. Farewell.
I'm going to trust him and hope for the best.
Good afternoon.
She sent me here to kill you.
Of course. Sent by. What is it that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps? It doesn't matter. No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her?
Sadia told me that you're assassins.
Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that. And make sure no one else gets hurt.
So what do you want me to do?
She trusts you, at least to some extent. She sent you after us, and has no reason to think that you'd do anything other than that. Convince her that we'll be coming for her, and she needs to leave. Lead her to the stables outside Whiterun. We'll be waiting to take her into custody. I'll gladly share a portion of the bounty in return for your efforts in seeing proper justice done.
All right, I'll do it.
Good. We'll be waiting for you at the stables. It will be good to finally be able to return home.
My father always raised me to trust in my instincts and believe in myself. My instincts say to trust them over her. Something about her story just doesn't feel right. To be honest, if I had it my way, I wouldn't put my faith in either one of them, but life isn't that simple. Sometimes you have to make hard choices, and you have to live with the consequences of those choices. So, I'm gonna make my choice, and I'm gonna hope for the best. I wonder if she'll still be here, or if she ran away as soon as I left.
Any news of the Alakir?
I was unable to defeat them all, and they're coming for you.
What? How? I thought they weren't allowed within the city.
They found their way in. We need to get you out of here.
But where will I go? I can't keep running forever.
There's a horse waiting at the stables. I'll make sure you're safe.
After all this, I have to pick up and leave again? If you really think this is the only way, I trust you. Let's not waste any time. All right, then.
I feel guilty about this, but I feel it's the right decision to make.
Yes? Mm-hmm. Until next time.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know. But stay still.
I wonder if he intends to kill her as soon as he sees her. If he does, I'll step in and stop him. He claimed he's trying to return her to her homeland to face justice. In that case, she deserves a fair trial, whether she's guilty or not. And she doesn't deserve to be killed. In that respect, I'll protect her, but if she's just being taken back to her country to see justice, then that's out of my hands.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
Let's get to the stables before they find me. Let's get to the stables before they find me.
We meet at last, my dear lady.
What is this? What have you done?
I'm sorry.
Oh, come now. You didn't really expect to manipulate people forever. Your luck had to run out sometime.
What have you done?
Now we'll take our friend here back to Hammerfell, where she will pay the price for her treason.
You promise she won't be harmed?
Not on the way back. Once she gets there, it's not up to me to decide what's done with her. And as for you, I owe you a portion of the reward, don't I? Well, here you go. Spend it wisely, and if I may, don't allow yourself to be fooled by a pretty face. You're better than that. All right, then.
I wasn't fooled by her pretty face, I was just fooled by her story.
A welcome to you, fellow traveler.
Need something? Take a look. May your road lead you to warm sands.
I feel lighter now, but I still need to sell some things from my bags before I continue on. Perhaps I'll get some shut-eye in the inn before I sell my things, so the shops can open and I can continue on my way. I hope you don't mind if I sit with you. Bread isn't the most appetizing food, but it is quite filling. He's very good at what he does. That music is beautiful. It's very peaceful and calming. It's actually making me feel quite tired. Seems I'm not the only one.
I enjoy this work well enough. Are you joking? You just rented a room from me.
I'm sorry, I forgot. It's been a long couple hours.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
It's much better. I feel well rested. Now I can continue on my way.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we got mercenaries from Hammerfell
I've got a
lay
hungry
about.
daughter to
Okay,
so someone
we
to
are.
grab
Time's
her.
been
The
market
only
stall,
thing
so
I
I
could
can't
be
run the merchant's
ataxia.
trade.
It's quite a
I need
problem
more
back home.
experience.
Everyone seems quite chatty this morning.
Stay out of trouble, Elf.
They say there's nothing a Nord woman can't do if she puts her mind to it.
What do you need?
Maybe some other. I'm worthy of your destiny.
Now I just have to wait for the stores to open.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's... Take a look. Do come back.
If I remember correctly, in Dragon's Reach they had an enchanting table. I'm never really messed around with enchanting, but...
What is it? Dragons?
I do have some weapons and items that I can disenchant. Not only will I learn their effects for future enchantments, I can also get them out of my bags. I wonder if I can ask the court wizard if he knows anything about enchanting. Well, I'm sure he does, but if he's willing to teach me anything.
What do you need, my Thane?
Hello.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Can you teach me a little bit about enchanting?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
That sounds easy enough.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
I don't believe that's the proper place for me. Okay, let's see. Oh, darn. I did not mean to do that. He did tell me to be wary, and I didn't listen. By 1 skill point. I guess I should increase my skills first.
It seems this damn... Take a look. Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Did I disenchant my boots as well? Darn it. There's a lesson to be learned here. Though I'm too frustrated to care what it is at the moment. Now I've got to spend my hard-earned coin to get some more apparel. I definitely can't go out into the colds of Skyrim without a hood or boots.
Let me know if you see anything you like. I'd even... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Let's see. His prices certainly aren't the best. In a way, I feel like it's a bit of a rip-off, but it is what it is. Hello, sir.
Hello, Fred. Hagraven or Horker, it matters not. We've got the arrows to fell any game. Take a look.
don't really like any of these helmets. And there goes the timer. So it is time to end this episode. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.